11th race of the IRA Monster Energy Superspeedway season here at Coke Zero. And for those of you who don't know this track, you'll probably get a good look of it. For those of you who do know, that's good. On the pole is James Qualls, second Dylan Young. Third is Luke Walker, fourth Cody Lamas, fifth Henry Novus, sixth Kyle Sosnowski, seventh is Chris Washer, eighth Zachary Taylor, ninth is Jacob York, your runner-up from the previous race, and 10th is Jacob Lawler, and here's the rest of your starting lineup. There's your previous race winner, Austin Ogo. That was a look at your starting lineup, and I want to mention also real quickly a few drivers. There's Jake Cole and Chris Dollarton starting in the back. Looking around here, so they got the command to start their engines. Jeff James, he's starting towards mid-pack, towards the outside row. DeMax, he's starting mid-pack on the outside. James Qualls' teammate starting in the inside right here around mid-pack, and some of the cars are past the pace car, but don't worry, that will change. This is definitely like Coca-Cola and like Pocono, but in a super speedway, so this should be interesting. You're going to see a pace car go through the cones here. Very, very soon. Right there. And here we go. Even though the pit stop there is earlier, or the pit stall, I should say. Here we go. Green flag is out for James Qualls for 17 laps of action at Coke Zero. Now, technically, these guys can work Coca-Cola because apparently these cars would bounce around and stuff and just didn't work. So, fortunately, at least we were able to work here at Coke Zero. And you're going to see here, here's what's the difference about between this and Coca-Cola. You're going to see it right here. There's that turn right here. It's in the shape of a triangle. And right there is just that total difference there. Just that slight curve, like a boomerang is what they'd say. And then they would take that big turn right here. So that's what the difference is between the two. As we are still green, Henry Nova is going to lead the first lap of the inaugural race at Coke Zero, and right there. Chris Washer is in second, and Jacob York, how about that? He's not giving up easily. He will end up in the third spot right now, trying to take the lead. Mostly they're going 3x3. However, smart driving right now, they aren't going 4 wide, because apparently it would not work, definitely on this track. Now York under fire from James Qualls' teammate J.J. Marks, and that is, who's that blue car? It's Nicholas Scarra, and here comes William Flichter. He's going to make it 4 wide, but oh boy, this is not good. I hate to be any driver in the middle, and I guess smart thing for Marks there. He's going to just let the York go slow there and move to the high side, make it just 3 wide. And leading this lap will be William Flickinger, and right behind him, though, who's going in the middle low line there, that's Austin Ogo, trying to get that run for the lead. But Silverfox, that 21 Harley-Davidson Ford Mustang, he's trying to make sure he goes for the lead too, but he's going to stick behind Austin Ogo. Now Silverfox down low to the lead as Ogo has cleared William Flickinger. It's going to be a swap-in battle in case that they don't wreck, so it's going to be really interesting to see how these guys will do throughout this race. And here comes Jeffrey Buckeye in the 5. Buckeye would love to get this win here. He has been struggling so badly throughout the season. And another guy that would really like to say that too is that 43 is Seth Cole there. 43 car there has just been absolutely miserable this whole entire time, and just unfortunately just hasn't had the best of seasons. And I think we have 4 wide in the back. Oh yeah, we do. And that's not good. That's towards the back though, so that's at least it's a good thing though, is that it's not towards up in the front there. And Dylan Ogo is forced in that situation. So best thing for Dylan there and Evan Whitson is that they're going to force it back out to 3 wide. So great driving right now for all these drivers. And man, oh man, look at them go. Oh, here we go, back to 4 wide, and they're going 4x4, And oh boy, this is not going to work. This is not going to work. One driver's going to slip up, and it's going to be catastrophe for most of the others. And this is not what they wanted. How about Drew Austin? He would really like to change his season around as well. And it's a tough break for him how bad he's been having involved most of the wrecks as well. And it's been terrible. Freilich in the 98. Freilich would, I think, has won a race before. Him and Flanagan have, and you would love to add another win to the collection. As Jeff James is leading right now, and Justin Talampas is second. One guy that really not many have mentioned about who's had it, a season to forget about might have to be this 38 guy, Tim Walsh here. Tim Walsh hasn't been having the best of seasons, and I'll tell you something, both here and the ARCA, it just hasn't been that well. And um, Tim came close at Talladega for the ARCA on trying to win and almost got it, but eventually he lost in the last lap thanks to Lombard passing him and a few others. But tough break for Walsh. He could try to get a win soon, but who knows. One driver who has done well though this season is this guy here, 49, Zachary Taylor. With those 2 wins, really helped him out though. Before he hasn't been doing well, but now he's really changed it around. As we are going about 4 wide for second, and that changed with Dylan Ogo there, and now they're making it 3 wide. But see, the funny thing is these guys are going 4 wide, and they're actually surprisingly making it work. They're just trying to make sure though they're not, leaning on each other, and that's what the problem is. Once you do 4 wide, you lean on each other, and then you're going to create a wreck.
You want cookie? Why do you want cookie? Nick, you want cookie?
Oh boy, Drew Austin. Oh, no, no, no. Get out of there. Get out of there, Drew.
Dude, nobody's playing that game all fucking night. Who wants cookie?
Austin trying to get out of this situation as quickly as possible. Trying not to get involved or cause a wreck here. And start 4 wide with now Cody Lamas now. He's going to get shoved to that middle low line there. See, there's a low line, middle high line, and then the high line. Let's look at another driver here in this thing if, no wreck happens. How about Eugene DeMax in the 7? Well, next would be tied on there, but Eugene Max, he hasn't had a good Super Speedway series either. Either there or ARCA. It's been going downhill for him, but he started off the Outback Series as the defending champion, so maybe a little worries for DeMax to see if he'll do in his first full season in the Outback Series, but I think honestly he'll do fine. Ty Naughton ahead of him in the 8 car there. He won at JGIR early in the season, and I'll tell you something, Naughton's been doing averaging. He started dead last today, and I'll tell you something, Naughton just in a not comfortable spot right there. Even though he is on the outside, he will. Yeah. Sorry about that. My dad just asked me a question. And Naughton, he's just, just hanging in there, the Boston native. This technically is his home track, and Ty is just trying to make sure he can get a good run. As we're up in the front, one more driver to talk about here, Kyle Sosnowski, who the IRA president here, who's doing in the IRA. He's been doing okay. I mean, Kyle has been, averaging through his, races and stuff, and he's just trying to make sure he finishes the season on the high note and at least get a win or something. And man, they're getting really antsy up here. I thought they almost went 5 wide here, but I guess it was just my eyes there. And now Jake Williams getting forced to that middle groove. And I'll tell you something, Jake Williams, he won that race at Talladega. He would love to win a Super Speedway Series race. He'd be the 2nd driver, I believe, if he could do it. Maybe 3rd, because I know the first one was Flanagan, and I believe, if I remember correctly, someone else did it, and I cannot remember. Oh, the caution's out. Dylan Ogo, Daniel Day. Whoa, what the? Car flipping Nova. DeMax involved. Austin Ogo, previous race winner. Dylan Ogo. Flickinger, James, DeMax. Caution's out. And it took a little bit, and I thought it was going to be a little early. And oh boy, I got to keep an eye on this. This isn't good. I hate to be where that 23's at of Drew Martin. This is not a good spot, but now he's on the turn. It's not, it's crazy, so caution's out. Let's see other drivers. Zach Flickinger, Tim Freilich, Flanagan there. Oh, Anthony Racy. Tough break for him in the 71 there. And he's out of the race. Dillanogo, there's mentioned, there's Lawler, Talent Pass. I believe Washer may have had a piece of it. Oh, damage to Chris Dollarton, the 62, got hit from behind. So caution's out for the first time today while they're settling out there. Let's take a look back at ourselves, the first caution of the race, as we're on lap 10 of 17. Sorry if I'm a little low in the voice here, but apparently here is our first caution of the race. It looks like Chris Dollarton was leaning on Chris Washer here, and then unfortunately they're going to make a lot of contact. Dollarton, Bralick, Dillanogo, just easily involved. Oh, Austinogo got clipped there. Bralick was in the air, and look at Reese. He was going to make it through, and then, gets into Dollarton. That was enough to get him out of the race. There's the Max Day, Flickinger, Talent Pass. Nova was actually upside down there in the 07. Unfortunately for Daniel Day, his card, the GMAT card, eventually stopped. And there's, oh boy, that's a impact there. Good thing for Washer, though. I believe he made his way through. Yeah, he did. He kept going. And you're going to see that 07 here. Watch the car here. The car's going to bunny hop, get on top of the Max. The Max is a little bunny hop, and then the 07 just goes around. And I made a mistake. That wasn't Demax, Nova. That was Mike Flanagan. Made a mistake there. And because they both have similar schemes, that's why I thought they, yeah. Eventually he lands upside down. Demax also bunny hopping as well in the 7. Right in front of Jeff James. There's Dillanogo just looking at that like, what in the hell's going on? Oh, Austinogo, safe for him. Tough break for the previous race winner. He won't go 2 in a row. And the caution was out for the first time today. And the leader to the line was, I believe it was Nova or Luke Walker. I believe it was Nova. Let's take it back to the green. And we are back as Henry Nova is your leader. We're on lap 13 of 17. When we go back to green, we will have 4 laps to go. Drivers out of this race are as followed: Anthony Reese, Daniel Day, Mike Flanagan, Eugene DeMax, Tim Bralick, Justin Talpass, and Austin Ogo. Those are all the retirees. Henry Nova is your leader, followed by Luke Walker, then J.J. Marks, then Nicholas Guerra, then Pichu, then Tony Blazer, William Flickinger, Jacob York, Kyle Sosnowski, Madison Seaver. Your top 10, top 20 is James Qualls, Jeffrey Buckeye, James Silverfox, Jake Williams, Tim Walsh, Devin Whitson, Seth Cole, Drew Martin, Zachary Taylor, and Cody Lamas. Top 30 is Ty Naughton, Dylan Young, Drew Austin, Jerry Guerra, Henry Buckeye, Jake Cole, Hayden Klein, Kyle Rose, Richard Johnson, and Chris Dollarton. Top 30. The rest of the field from 30% on back are Chris Washer, Jacob Lawler, Dylan Ogo, Jeff James, and Zach Fletcher, completing the rest of the field in the 35th position. As that pace car is going to make that hard left to pit road. Henry Nova is going to lead them down for what could be the final green flag run of the day. And here we go, green flag is out. Already first car to dive low, that was Pichu, but Luke Walker going to do the same. And Luke Walker going to the inside, and I'm not surprised on seeing this guy here up in the front, Jacob York, as he already got put to the high side though. But York, he would love to get some retribution, even though Austinogo got wrecked out there. He would love to get a good win here at Coke Zero. There comes Kyle Sosnowski in the 16 here. Kyle Sosnowski's having a miserable season. He would love to get a win. And so far, they're neck and neck. Nova trying to get the outside line moving, but unfortunately that draft is coming down below, and the inside line is going to prevail. Luke Walker will get that spot there. But look who's moving his way up, actually, I've just noticed. Tim Walsh, Devin Whitson, Jake Williams. Those are some examples of drivers going up to the front. Now, the last driver here who is able to compete for that win is going to be Kyle Rose, because Jeff James and all these other guys in the back, too much damage, and there's no possible way of going for the win, which I just realized. Let's see about Kyle Rose here. He's about a mile per hour off, but I think he can be able to get up there, though. I think he'll be able to, so 29 cars, possibly. But most of those 29 cars are in this pack trying to compete for the win. Here comes Sosnowski trying to go for second, and now he's like thinking of better, going for that lead. Here comes James Qualls behind him in the 11. He was very hungry for a win. He's going to go for the lead. But look who's moving up. Jake Williams and even Tim Walsh in the 38. We have a caution. Nope. Okay, I just saw something then. And Qualls is going to lead this lap. Qualls has been desperate trying to get a win. He just can't get it. Been trying for so long, and just unfortunately it's not happening. They're going 4 wide for second. That is what Qualls would love to see right now, as they're 4 wide for the second spot. Walsh is going to take that advantage, and he's going to take that second spot. But now Walsh wants more. He wants that lead. Here comes Naughton in the 8th, the Boston native, the hometown hero. Whoa, they're getting really close for Cody Lamas's. Henry Buckeye's peeking. He's going to go. Whoa, did it just lag there. And Tim Walsh now going for the lead on James Qualls. Now, the best thing for Qualls right now is just for the leaders to reckon he doesn't get involved. When we cross the stripe, it will be white flag. 1 lap to go. 29 drivers are still competing. Here comes Hayden Klein into the picture. Here we go, white flag. And I believe Walsh led it. No, they said Qualls. But here comes Klein now. Klein to the lead. Here comes Jake Cole in the 12. Cole trying to win his first race. He's been robbed of 2 races at least, or 3 for a win. But here comes Drew Austin now. Cole going to the lead. Here comes Austin. Here comes Kyle Rose, the guy who started in the back of the pack at that point. He's now coming up to the fray. Time's running out though. Austin has got the lead. They're going to make it 4. No, they aren't yet. Austin trying to hold on. Kyle Rose trying to get that lead. Just can't get it though. Off the final turn. Drew Austin finally will get over in my series, and he's going to win in my series now. At Coke Zero. How about that for a debut at Coke Zero? A debut, or, well, not a debut driver, a debut series driver. Person who's never been in my series before finally gets his first win after a bad start. Drew Austin will get the victory here at Coke Zero. Let's take a look at your results right here. Drew Austin was your winner. Kyle Rose in second. Jake Cole third. Seth Cole in fourth. Hayden Klein fifth. Dylan Young sixth. Tim Walsh seventh. 8th was Jerry Guerra. 9th was James Qualls. And 10th was the 4 of... Wow, I totally am derping. Henry Buckeye. Wow. 11th was Drew Martin. 12th, Ty Naughton. 13th was the 10. Of Cody Lamas. 14th, Richard Johnson. 15th, Madison Saber. 16th, Henry Noah. 17th, Jake Williams. 18th, 18th was the 5, Jeffrey Buckeye. 19th was William Flickinger. And completing the top 20 was Devin Whitson. There's your top 30 is shown with Zachary Taylor in 21st, Jacob York 22nd, Pichu 23rd, J.J. Marks 25th, some other notables, Luke Walker 27th, the 34 of J.J. Marks finished the back of the pack, first of the back of the pack in 30th, and then 29th, the last of the pack was the 3 of, wow, I failed, failing miserably. Who was it? Tony Blazer, I called. And then the rest of the field that was on the lead lap and in the pack was the 22, the 64, the 72, the 88, and the 62. $10 just had a slow car, same with Zach Flickinger and Dylan Ogo and Chris Washer, Jacob Waller, and Jeff James there. And then all the other drivers, as mentioned before, were out of the race. So that is it, guys. Thank you for tuning in for Coke Zero. What a great race this was for the first time. Congrats to Drew Austin one last time for the win at Coke Zero. I'm out, and don't forget, starting Chilean Cup Series, I will no longer be using Notepad for points. I'll be using WC points, and I want to thank Trent Dunham for that. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys later for the IRA Ridge ARCA Series Race 11 at Chicagoland, and also for Race 12 of both these series. And I'm out. Here come the, well, just saw the results. So see you later, guys. I'm out. Peace.